Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back. So today I'm going to do another little makeup tutorial for you. Actually, I haven't done one of these in ages. Since I was in my last flat and the lighting in there was just so bad. And also I've changed my makeup quite a lot, especially coming into spring summer. I have some new bits that I found, and yeah, so this is kind of like my spring summer glowy everyday makeup. This is what I've been loving and going to every day, apart from, actually, even if I go out at night, this is what I wear every day all the time. So if you like this look, then please keep watching and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so I've already done my mascara and I use Benefit They're Real. I've definitely spoken about this before. I'm absolutely obsessed with this mascara. I think I've been using it for like the best part of 5 years now. But it does take me really long to do it, and also it transfers if I don't let it dry for a good half hour or so. So I tend to just do that like as soon as I get out the shower and let it dry. So I already did that this morning. So then I just moisturized as well with this First Aid Beauty, is that what it's called? First Aid Beauty moisturizer, which I'm obsessed with. I think I definitely spoke about this in my April favorites, and if you haven't tried it, go and try it. It's so good. So face wise, I have quite a few new products. I have mentioned some of them before in like April favorites, I think it was. Some of them are the same as like my makeup routine before, but the lighting in my old house was just so bad, and I just hate those videos. So I've got some new bits and also like an updated makeup routine. So after I've moisturized, the first thing I do is prime. I kind of switch up my primers. I'm not really loyal to any one so far. I did used to use this like way back in the day when I think I was at uni, maybe like first year of uni, maybe even like college, and then I just never purchased it again, but I thought I would try it again. I picked this up in Barcelona the other week. Just apply this all over. Why is this not working? It's not pumping out. Oh. Yeah, as I said, I've never actually found a primer that I love. I just think they all kind of do the same job, whether I'm just not picking the right thing. The only thing I do think it does well is like prolong my makeup, but I have also changed my foundation, so I'm not sure if like, you know, I'm not really sure. But anyway, this is fine. It's nice. It's also really nice as just a pick-me-up when I'm not wearing foundation. It just, I feel like it really makes my face look alive. Did I say it's from Too Faced? I don't know. Okay, and then next I use the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow. So this is how I kind of am doing my makeup for summer, because I think it gives me a really nice natural sheen. So I either put this on the high points of my face, or I just put it all over and then use a different product on the high points. For today I'm going to just put it all over because I am using the other product. So it just looks like this, and then I just put a little blob on my finger and I just go over like a little bit on each point of my face, and then I just blend that in. And hopefully it'll come up on camera, but it just gives such a gorgeous like natural glow to your skin. If I'm not doing a full face of makeup, I will go out with this and the Hangover primer from Too Faced and my mascara. And I actually think, well, not today because I have a few pimples because I'm a bit hormonal, but when my skin isn't giving me like pimples everywhere, I have one on my nose, I don't know if you can see it, I just usually wear these out if I'm not going anywhere important. Okay, and then the last thing I do under my foundation is use the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, like, I don't know what it is, kind of like just a highlighty glow thing for under your skin. I have it in two different shades, and this one looks very, very dark, but when it's on, it's really not that colour. It's very, very, very sheen, and it's very blendable, and I love them so much. So it just looks like this, and then it has this Dofer applicator, I'm pretty sure they're called, which is just really, really big and thick, and it's just, I really like the packaging of Charlotte Tilbury, I love it. So I just do it kind of on the high points, my nose, my chin, just like that. And with this one I do actually use my brush. I just use a Real Techniques, I don't know if it's like a face brush, I don't know. I've used this for so many years now, but I just blend that in with my brush. So that's all blended in, and can you see like the glow it just gives me? I'm actually obsessed with this product, and I'm probably on a beach holiday and I don't have pimples. I will probably just wear this out to dinner and maybe a bit of concealer to get rid of my bags, but I just think it's so gorgeous. It's just so natural and so nice. That was also the darker colour I was using. I'll leave all the shades and things below, but as you can see, like it's blended out completely, and it's not the colour that it looks, it's more just kind of a sheen. But yeah, I absolutely love it. I think it's really nice. So moving on, I've gone back to an old favourite with foundation. I'm using the GIORGIO ARMANI Luminous Silk Foundation. So I'm actually just doing everything with a brush today. I do sometimes use Beauty Blender, but I think it's just much quicker with a brush. I just start blending that in with the same brush that I used for the Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury. So it might look a bit dark because my face is a lot lighter than my body at the minute, because I try and not tan my face. When it's all blended in and when I have my concealer on, it does look perfect. I just bring it down my neck. I can't stand when people have tied lines. Remember at school, I don't know if you guys had that at school, but at my school everyone used to have, like my junior school, they'd wear makeup and they'd have like a white rim around their face. Oh, it was so bad. In fact, I was probably guilty of that. Okay, so that's all blended in, and if you can see, you can still see where I put the Hollywood Flawless Filter underneath it. Wherever I put that, it's still kind of got a glow coming through, which I just love. I think it's such a good product. And then that combined with the Wonder Glow just gives such a nice sheen. Okay, moving on is concealer. So I'm using NARS still. I've used this for years as well. The NARS, is it Creamy? Radiant Creamy Concealer. So I use the colour Ginger and I use the colour Custard. Custard is very, very light and very brightening, and I'm not the hugest fan of really bright under eyes. I do like a brightening under eye, but not when it's like too bright. So I use the Ginger under my eyes, and then I do a tiny little dab of the Custard over the top of that, so it does brighten, but it's not white. I've basically run out of this. I need to go get some. That was probably not wise. I should have got some this morning. I just apply this under my eyes where I get black bags, like this. Has to be honestly the best concealer I've ever used in my life. Like, it is pricey and you don't get that much product in it, but it's so worth it. So that's Ginger, and that's just, I put it on there. And then I take Custard and I just do like a tiny little dab over the top, so like this and like that. Okay, and then I just blend that in with the same brush, and under here I kind of pat it because I don't want to brush away all the product, which I know I probably should be using my beauty blender for it, but I go through like phases with it where I love it and then I just can't be bothered with it. It just takes too long. I don't know if you can see this little thing on my nose, but I had this spot on holiday. I honestly looked like Rudolph. It was the tiniest little spot, but it swelled my nose so much at the tip, and now it's just left this like really horrible dry patch. Okay, so the next step I use is the HOOLA, Benefit HOOLA Quickie Contour Stick. And this is so nice, it's so creamy. Some days I just contour with this, and some days I use it as like a cream bronzer instead. So I'll contour and then I'll bring it up and use that as my bronzer. So I just take it where you would normally contour with powder. So I kind of make a fish face and find the shadows. And then I just do it wherever the sun would hit. And then I take it up a little bit like so. And on here as well, just take it up slightly, and then again the same brush, and I just blend that in. Again, I kind of pat this because I don't want to blend it away too much. I do want to keep the like contour there. If I'm like going out for dinner and things, I'll take it down my nose and around my jaw, but because this is like what I do every day, I don't bother with proper contouring. Okay, so that's that all blended in. I don't know if you can see, but I just think it's such a nice natural contour. I used to use powder contour every day, but I just think this is so much more natural looking. Next step is to powder. I went to Sephora in Barcelona and I asked them for banana powder, and they recommended this, and I actually love it. I haven't really heard about this before. I haven't really seen it anywhere, but it's just by Marc Jacobs. It looks like this, just a little tub, and it's called Finish Line, or is that the shade? 34 Invisible, I guess, is the shade, and it's called Perfecting Coconut Setting Powder. But I just love the inside, so I don't want it to fall out on this bed. But if you can see, it's just kind of like this little netted bit in the middle with all the powder underneath, and you just either dab your beauty blender in there and then put it on your face, or I just use a brush because I'm being lazy today. I just take this under my eye. This is such a nice light powder that even if you use quite a bit, you never look, well, I never feel like I look cakey with it. But I just kind of dab this where I want to look a bit more matte. Okay, so the next step now, I would sometimes bronze, sometimes not. I will today. I'm using this Chanel, is it called SOLEIL de Tan? I've used this for years. It's so good and it smells delicious. And then I have another Real Techniques brush just like this, and I just kind of dab this, and then I really lightly dab it onto my cheeks just to kind of bring in a little bit more tan. And then I bring it down my neck because we don't want a line. And then I have 2 more steps before we're done. So I'm going to do my eyebrows. I just kind of brush them out. Okay, so I'm just using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Soft Brown. And then I have a MAC, what number is it? 263 angled brush. And then I literally just follow the natural shape of my brows. So I'm not going to do this on camera because it's just going to take too long. Well, actually, I'll do one for you. So I just line underneath like so. I think the key with eyebrows is to be, did you see any of that? I hope so. Is to be really light-handed and not have too much product on the brush, otherwise they'll look quite heavy. I've been thinking about getting my eyebrows microbladed, but I'm just really scared because that is your face. Like, what if someone messes them up and then you're stuck with eyebrows that you hate? It scares me so much. I just think this takes so much time that if I had them microbladed it'd be so much easier. So I'm just kind of taking them a little bit above the shape, the natural hair on the top, and then I'm going to just fill them in. Okay, so that's one done, and then I'm going to just do the other one now. Okay, that's my brows done. I swear I always end up with this brow a lot thicker than this one. It's so annoying. The last step I do is I use the Beauty Light Wand. Is it Beauty Light Wand Easy Highlighter. And I just highlight wherever I put the Hollywood, is it the Hollywood? I'm so bad at this. Wherever I put the Flawless filter, I just add this on top. So I just do a few dots there, a few dots here, 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 and here. And then again, the Real Techniques brush that I've been using the whole time, and I just kind of pat that in. This is another product which I think is just so gorgeous. Honestly, when I go on holiday to a beach holiday, I think I'm gonna just take a whole thing of Charlotte Tilbury because her products are gorgeous. Okay, and then that is everything. If I had a lip balm anywhere near me, I would be putting that on as well because I think that adds a nice glow to your lips, but I don't know where it is. But yeah, I hope that helped some of you. As always, everything will be linked below and all the shades will be down there as well. Please hit like for me and subscribe, and I think that's it. I will see you next time.